Hey everybody, Billy Bob here, and it's Monday morning quarterback college edition. I was going to take the college and the pros and combine them because we had playoffs Saturday and Sunday for the pros. College games Thursday night, Friday night, really odd, screws up the week, makes you think you're already into the weekend. But anyway, I was going to do that, but then I thought you got the Texans and the Steelers tonight. Probably not going to watch that game, but at least I can talk about it, right? I can tell you what I think I thought. And but we had two games. We had Miami and Ole Miss on Friday or Thursday night, and then we had Oregon and Indiana on Friday night. Both, well, I was going to say both good games. One was a really good game if you're an Indiana fan, not so much for Oregon. The other game, back and forth, Ole Miss, Miami, and Miami pulls it out with 18 seconds to go. Short touchdown run by Carson Beck. Went to the left side, rolled to the left as he was scrambling, and there was nobody there. So he walked right in. Ole Miss got the ball and went down and scored to take the lead 27-24. Miami actually could have kicked the field goal to tie the game going overtime, but they had plenty of time left. And they had another play to run, and they decided to run it, and they scored, made it 31-27. What's the significance of that? Ole Miss couldn't get a field goal to tie the game to send it to overtime. Ole Miss gets the ball back with like 18 seconds. They did a really nice job. They got the ball down to the Miami 35. One more play, kind of a semi-Hail Mary into the end zone. Play gets broken up. Miami wins 31-27. And then Oregon, from the get-go, that was over. The first play of the game, D'Angelo Ponce for Indiana, picks off Dante Moore, pick six. And from there, Katie Bartador, I think it was 35-3, 35-7 at the half, 35-7. And then now Oregon did score coming out in the second half. Indiana comes back, scores again. Indiana actually outscores them in the fourth quarter, 14-7. And the final 56-22 was actually not even that close because Oregon scored with less than a minute to go in the game. So to make it 22, so it was really 56-15. They were losing by 41 points with less than a minute to go in the game. The over-under, interestingly enough, was 50.5, which Indiana covered the over by themselves. They didn't even need Oregon's assistance on that. And the spread was 3. So even Vegas gets it wrong once in a while. I don't remember what the spread was on the Miami game. Let me see if I can find that here. That was certainly, let's go over here. I hope you had a great weekend. So the Miami game was 3 also. Miami was given 3 to Ole Miss. The over-under there, 52.5. So they went over, 58. Both games over. Indiana's defense played well. We'll talk more as we go later in the week with the preview of the national championship game, which is on January 19th. And I will say this today, and we'll expound on it later, there are a lot of similarities between these two teams. Now, the final score of the championship game may not be that similar, but when you look at the teams and you break down just some basic things, not player by player, but some basic things, they're pretty similar. And I'll tell you about that as we go through, get closer to game time on January 19th. We'll either maybe do a preview on Saturday, not so much Sunday, Saturday or Monday before the game, somewhere in there. Stay tuned. I'm in a state of confusion here today. It was probably some of them Billy Bob Bud Light Just Rights, big, beautiful Billy Bob Bud Light Just Right that I drank yesterday at Pops while we were socializing and monitoring the Buffalo-Jacksonville game. So that's all I got. It's a wrap. America, land of the free because of the brave. Stay focused, America. Billy Bob, peace out.